Hello friends, welcome back to the King YouTube channel. It looks like Meghan Markle has stirred up some buzz once again. This time it happened at the ACM Honors, an event that celebrates everything country-themed cowboy boots, line dancing, and the soul of country music. But when Meghan arrived, she wasn't there to enjoy the two-step or soak in the twang of a steel guitar. She was there to grab attention, and that's exactly what she did. Picture this an event packed with country stars decked out in denim, cowboy hats, and leather boots, honoring the roots and traditions of country music. Then in walks Meghan Markle, dressed like she's just come from a royal gala. No cowboy boots, no country flair, just Meghan, looking out of place like she'd stepped off a plane from a completely different world while everyone else fit right into the country vibe. Meghan's appearance practically shouted, "Look at me," but it seems not everyone was impressed. Lauren Alana, one of country music's brightest stars, was dressed perfectly for the occasion. She almost tripped on the red carpet when she suddenly came face to face with Meghan. Lauren's reaction spoke volumes, a polite but firm no thank you as she backed away, as if she had just encountered a rattlesnake ready to strike. The difference between the two couldn't have been more obvious. Lauren, a beloved country artist who truly represents the heart of the ACM Honors, and Meghan, who looked completely out of place, seemingly craving attention. It makes you wonder, how did Meghan even get past security at an event like this? The ACM Honors celebrate country music, a genre that doesn't exactly go hand in hand with royalty. Yet there she was, seemingly unaware of how out of sync she was, determined to make it to the red carpet and soak in the spotlight of the paparazzi. Honestly, Meghan's appearance here is definitely unexpected and has people raising their eyebrows. This isn't the first time she's shown up at events where she seems out of place, but this might be one of her boldest moves yet. As people quietly wonder how she even got past security, the bigger question is, what is her goal? It feels like Meghan will go to great lengths to stay in the spotlight, even if it means flying across the world to an event where she clearly doesn't fit in. For those who attended, her appearance didn't seem like a coincidence, it felt planned. Was she hoping to connect with rising stars like Lauren Alana to gain some credibility in a space she doesn't understand? Or was it just another stunt to keep her name in the headlines? It's becoming more obvious that Meghan Markle has developed a real obsession, maybe even an addiction, to red carpets and the flash of cameras. Whether it's a movie premiere, a charity gala, or, in this case, a country music award show, Meghan seems driven by the need to be seen, to be photographed, and to take center stage. Her actions feel almost desperate, as if the idea of being out of the public eye is something she can't handle. It's like she craves constant validation and admiration, and she's willing to do whatever it takes to satisfy that need. Appearances seem to have become Meghan's main focus, with every red carpet turning into a stage where she plays the role of a glamorous duchess, always on the hunt for the next camera flash. This incident serves as a warning to event organizers everywhere. If your event has a red carpet, be prepared for a possible Meghan Markle sighting. She seems to have a sixth sense for finding flashing lights and photo opportunities, ready to hitch a ride on any private jet she can find just to make an appearance. Her need to be seen is starting to look almost obsessive as she continues to show up in the most unlikely places. Meghan has proven time and again that she'll do whatever it takes to stay in the public eye, and no event seems safe from her desire to be part of the action. Here's the irony: Meghan's relentless chase for attention is starting to backfire. Instead of solidifying her celebrity status, her constant appearances are coming across as desperation. Every time she shows up at an event where she doesn't quite fit in, she risks turning into a caricature of herself, a figure to be mocked rather than admired. Take the ACM Honors, for example. The country music world is known for its authenticity, love for the music, and tight-knit community. Meghan showing up dressed for a royal ball felt not just out of place, but almost disrespectful to the essence of the event. Her attempts to insert herself into every situation are becoming less impressive and more cringeworthy as time goes on. It's clear that Meghan will never truly belong in the world of country music because it's about so much more than just the songs. It's a culture, a tradition, and a sense of belonging, something that her flashy appearances can't capture. Country music isn't just about songs, it's a way of life, a culture rooted in deep traditions that have nothing to do with royal titles or designer outfits. It's about sharing real stories through music struggles, heartbreaks, joys, and triumphs that speak to everyday people. And no matter how hard she tries, Meghan just doesn't fit into that world. Her appearance at the ACM Honors was a huge misstep, revealing how little she understood the heart of the event. Meghan might have thought her presence would elevate the occasion, but it only highlighted how out of touch she is with the audience. Lauren Alana's reaction to Meghan said it all. When Meghan approached her, Lauren's quick, polite, but firm refusal to be seen with her on the red carpet was a clear sign that she saw through it. Lauren's response was authentic, reflecting the true spirit of the country music community, something Meghan, despite her efforts, just doesn't seem to grasp. Lauren, who has built her career on being authentic and forming real connections with her fans, wanted no part of Meghan's ongoing PR circus. For Lauren and many others in the country music world, Meghan represents everything they try to avoid: insincerity, opportunism, and a disregard for what really matters. Lauren's decision wasn't just a personal choice, it was a statement defending the integrity of the genre she loves. The takeaway from this latest misstep: Meghan still doesn't seem to understand when she's not welcome. Her relentless chase for the spotlight continues, but this red carpet debacle has made one thing clear: she hasn't yet learned when to step aside. No matter the context or consequences, Meghan's actions have done little to help her win over new communities or improve her public image. Instead, they've highlighted her inability to recognize when she simply doesn't belong. Meghan's habit of inserting herself into events where her presence feels baffling at best and offensive at worst is a strategy destined to fail until she learns to respect the spaces and communities she tries to enter. As the dust settles from this latest incident, Meghan continues to be viewed with skepticism, even disdain. One thing is clear: her love affair with the red carpet isn't fading anytime soon, but perhaps it's time for her to rethink her approach. The world doesn't need another fame-seeking celebrity. It needs people who bring sincerity, purpose, and respect to the roles they take on. Until Meghan understands this, she will keep being seen as someone who shows up uninvited, chasing one more moment in the spotlight instead of building meaningful connections. Another flash of the camera reveals Meghan's ongoing struggle to avoid repeating her mistakes. Her ill-fated appearance at the ACM Honors is just the latest in a series of missteps that highlight a deeper issue: her desperate and increasingly misguided attempts to reinvent herself. Meghan seems determined to reshape her public image and move past the shadow of her royal exit, but her choices suggest she doesn't quite understand how to navigate the celebrity world. Attending events like the ACM Honors dressed in regal attire not only clashes with the event's cowboy charm, but also shows that she's out of her depth. Meghan appears to think that simply showing up will command respect and admiration, but she doesn't realize that respect in these circles is earned, not given. Her approach is proving to be completely off the mark. At the heart of Meghan's constant red carpet appearances, a deep craving for validation, but this strategy is backfiring spectacularly. Instead of being seen as a serious public figure or a respected advocate for important causes, Meghan is increasingly viewed as someone who chases cameras and headlines without regard for whether her presence is appropriate or appreciated. There's a clear difference between Meghan's approach and that of other public figures who have successfully transitioned to new roles. They focus on substance, building credibility through hard work and meaningful contributions. Meghan, however, seems to believe that showing up at every high-profile event will somehow boost her status. In reality, it only reinforces the view that she's more interested in fame than in making a genuine impact. Meghan's recurring issue appears to be her inability to connect with authenticity. Events like the ACM Honors are rooted in tradition and community spirit, qualities that Meghan's actions and presence often fail to reflect. Her decision to attend these events seems less about engaging with the culture and more about seeking the next big photo opportunity. Her appearance at the ACM Honors, dressed in what could only be called regal confusion, was not only out of place but also showed a lack of understanding of the event's true essence. Meghan's approach is not just out of touch but almost farcical, revealing a fundamental disconnect with the values and culture of the community she's trying to enter. Instead of adding value, she's seen as someone who just wants to grab attention, which only distances her from the very audiences she wants to reach. The more Meghan tries to force her way into events where she clearly doesn't belong, the more serious the consequences become. Her relentless chase for the spotlight is backfiring, making her overexposed, and not in a good way. Rather than gaining more visibility and support, she's becoming the target of ridicule rather than admiration. Overexposure is a dangerous trap for any public figure, especially one who relies on a carefully crafted image. Meghan's constant appearances are diluting any message she hopes to convey, making her attempts to stay in the limelight increasingly ineffective. The public is growing tired of Meghan's constant appearances at every red carpet, gala, and award show without a clear purpose or meaningful contribution. As Meghan continues this pattern, she risks becoming a caricature of herself, a figure of fame for fame's sake, lacking substance and sincerity. There's a growing sense that patience with Meghan Markle is wearing thin. Her relentless pursuit of attention seems to be hitting a wall of diminishing returns. The more she resorts to shallow and performative gestures to stay in the spotlight, the more she loses credibility with those who might have once supported her. People are starting to question her motives. Is she genuinely dedicated to any cause, or is she just focused on maintaining her public profile at any cost? This skepticism is especially strong in communities like country music, where authenticity, humility, and genuine passion are highly valued. Meghan's antics at the ACM honors have only fueled this sense of disillusionment. I'd love to hear your thoughts on today's topic. Share your insights and join the conversation in the comments below. Your perspective matters. If you enjoyed this video, please support us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to our The King YouTube channel. Your engagement helps us grow and brings more exciting content your way. Thank you for watching, and see you again.